Well, it was a religious rallying call today. Leaders across faiths joined to send a message about the impact of increased ICE raids and decreased safe spaces for immigrants. Action News race and culture reporter Toronto Thomas was at that rally. She joins us live at the Immigration Customs Enforcement Office in Chinatown. And Toronto, that rally happened right there.
Yes, it did. The barricades are still up for this rally, and we had people from dozens of congregations filling these sidewalks, even spilling out into the streets. But they're not just concerned about what happens here. They're also concerned about what happens at churches, mosques, synagogues. Local faith leaders want ICE to be deemed off limits at those religious spaces.
We're here speaking in front of ICE because we know that ICE can melt.
In front of the very office that advocates say many immigrants fear, religious leaders protest for the sanctity of sanctuaries.
Our space is sacred.
People from more than 20 congregations of various faiths, all in front of the ICE office near Center City, protesting changes to federal immigration policies. In January, President Donald Trump revoked a 2011 directive that banned immigration arrests and raids in so-called sensitive areas, including courthouses, schools, and churches.
It has spread fear in the community where people are nervous about coming to a service.
This is the day.
Part of this demonstration, building an altar to show many spaces can be sacred. Reverend Jay Bergen knows firsthand the importance of having religious buildings as sanctuaries for immigrants.
So we had a family that was in sanctuary in our congregation during the last Trump administration.
It's a case Action News followed for years, along with the story of a family from Jamaica that also sought sanctuary at another church. New Sanctuary Movement of Philadelphia says there have not been any local cases of ICE agents going into churches, but they have come closer than before.
So what we've seen is them getting up to the line, sometimes lurking, sometimes roaming the neighborhood.
Immigration advocates calling on lawmakers to once again make churches protected spaces.
Our pastor is right now in Washington, D.C. on a court hearing about sensitive locations.
As religious leaders lean on their faith to create change.
What did Jesus say was the first thing that we should do? Love our neighbors as ourselves.
Now, we reached out to ICE, and so far they have not returned our request for comment. Meantime, another organization is planning a rally coming up this Saturday. We're live in Chinatown. Toronto Thomas, Channel 6 Action News. Rick and Christy.
All right, Toronto, thank you for that report.